trace. A wreck where he direct got flair and taste. Holds no drop crowd when he in the mix. In a throwback jersey and custom kicks. Home to man respect, cause respect to get. Scorsese with some motherfucking ass and tits. Now what's his name? I am live.
Here we are. Back again. It's Tuesday. October?
Jeez Louise. I'm the one who had a stroke.
October what?
It's October 11th.
October 11th. Oh, okay. It's 1 month after September 11th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 1 month anniversary of September 11th.
It's totally relevant to anything that we're doing.
We are, because we're going to talk about the Urban X Awards experience. Because on Saturday, we'll be putting up the Urban X Awards video. So let's get into it. MIsha Montana, if that's your real name.
It is.
It's your real name.
I'm fucking dying because I'm eaten alive by fleas from a goddamn cat.
You have fleas?
I have fucking flea bites. For some reason, the fleas only feast on me.
No, they only feast on animals.
They're so aggressive. Like I hate that.
Actually, we don't have fleas. We have cow flies, and as everybody knows, cow flies only sit and feast on cows. So maybe that's what's happening, because Bodhi doesn't seem to have any.
No, he doesn't have issue either. I'm fucking the only one.
Well, what's
covered in bites from like head to toe, and they suck
from
every single time.
Maybe you should stop being such a cow.
Maybe.
You ever think of that?
I don't know what it is. Like I know it's like a blood type thing, or like what you eat, and maybe like I don't know. Maybe flea is just really like tobacco and Jack Daniels.
Oh, that's probably what it is. It's exactly because you chew so much tobacco. It's probably actually allergic reaction to your tobacco chewing.
No.
On your feet. Do you know why they call it PMS?
Why?
Because mad cow disease was taken.
Dad joke for the win.
What?
Dad jokes for the win.
That's right. That's right. Cow jokes for the loss.
That's fine. I'll be a cow. I'm a cow.
Shaw Montana.
Mushy.
MIsha Montana. That's your name.
That's me.
Well, you are a Mushy, so you were a Mushy earlier this week.
I had a great time.
Yeah, I bet you did.
It was a fucking blast.
That's while you're out and about, Bodhi and I are picking up his puke all over the house.
Yeah, that's called parenting. Welcome.
What would you call me?
It's called parenting. Welcome.
Yeah, I know. I have 2 children. One pukes in the car, one pukes in the house.
I didn't puke.
You didn't puke in the car? We have video of it. That's good. That's going to be our next drive-through. You throwing up in the car while Bodhi's in the back seat.
Compilation videos. I puke all the time, but I didn't puke from drinking this weekend.
Which is surprising.
No, it's not. I only do that once in a while. I was fucking lit when I threw up in the car.
For everybody, just so you guys know, I have a video of MIsha at 9 a.m. sitting in my passenger seat. And she's projecting puke like The Exorcist all over the car, all over her expensive robe, all over me, actually. I was listening to a podcast driving while she was sleeping, and then all of a sudden you hear, and I'm like, is she trying to cough up a fur ball? Because that's literally what it sounded like. She's about to cough up a fur ball. And then all of a sudden I see like a little drool of puke coming out of her lip. I'm like, oh shit. So I unplugged my cell phone really quick and stopped listening to my Jim Cornette podcast. And I start recording. She didn't know I was recording because she was so out of it.
That's fucked up.
But she looked, and it comes flying towards the lens, all over my arm. Yeah, it was my reaction. And I'm like, fuck, all over my arm.
That puke was probably one of the better ones that I have. Like the ones in the car, even the one I had like a week after that from getting car sick was a pretty good one, but this one was like great because I was so out of it. I fucking literally just used my Versace robe to throw up on. It was either use the Versace robe or use my fucking Gucci purse as a barf bag. But that's what like I used to do that shit when you're like 20. I elevated and
Did you
throw
guys
up on
just
my
hear?
robe
Did
instead.
you guys hear the name drop in the Versace robe or the Gucci bag? Did you guys
That's
hear
what
that?
it is.
You hear that, right? This is what I have to deal with. And then she was wearing her Louis Vuitton shoes at the same time. Bougie Montana is more like it. Mushy
So
Bougie Montana.
the robe survived. So
That's her new name. MBM.
yeah.
All right. Well, next week we have a full week of XPW stuff. We're gonna do an XPW podcast. We're gonna do all XPW drive-throughs. We're going to do an XPW episode on the Saturday while we're at the show. The XPW Two Russians One America will launch with an launch. New episode will go up with stuff from the last XPW show. No, not that last one. The previous one. No, last one where you got your ass whooped by Jasmine St. Clair and her kendo stick.
Jesus.
Yes.
I got my ass kicked that time. Just wait till you see fucking what happens this time.
You're gonna get your ass kicked again.
No.
But today's podcast is about me, not you. Well, it is about you because at Urban X Awards you lost.
I did.
You're in your category of best inked. What is it? Best inked what?
How does the ink start?
Best ink. Where'd you go?
We won't talk about this. I got fucking roofied at fucking Urban X.
Whoa! Allegedly at Urban X Awards and allegedly roofied. Wow!
I swear to God, there was something else in that shit because
why do you gotta? You've been to so many. You've been to so many award shows that are all white, bougie, and then you go to an Urban Awards and you got quote unquote roofied. Whoa, Miss Republican over here.
I'm making it sound. I literally like somebody spiked something because I was fucking on another level of fucked up.
I actually have footage of that, and that will be going up on the episode as well. So Misha gets in the car after the award show. Don't record me. And she proceeds to sit there crying over an award that we knew she wasn't going to win. So
yeah, I don't know.
She's like sitting in the car crying, and the Uber guy's looking at me like, "What the fuck's wrong with your cow?" I mean,
your cow is a.
Why is woo?
I was that's why, like, I don't know. It was so because I don't remember shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I drink obviously a lot, so it's like I don't black out like that. And then I blacked out, and like the footage that you have of me at the house, like. I look like I'm fucking on another planet. Like I don't remember that shit at all. And then apparently, when you were outside with our nanny Becky, sending her on her way, I like licked Bodie's arm or something, and he was all upset about it. Oh, like what the fuck? Like I was on something.
Yeah, she So basically, I
don't know.
I walked Becky outside to wait for her Uber because it was late at night, and I come back in. Misha when I left, she was on the couch sitting, and Bodhi was watching his iPad. When I came in, Bodhi was on the floor pouting, and Misha's passed out on the floor like she got shot, like she was like running away from who knows from what, from Charlie. And
on the floor. That
like Willem Dafoe in a Platoon. Just bam, got shot and went down. And Bodhi's like, "Mom!" I'm like, "Mom did what?" And I'm going, "Oh no, what did Mom do?" Because when Mom gets drunk, she does shit that she has to go and talk about on our YouTube channel. She has to go to confessional and shit.
I have to go to church every week.
She has to go to church. She does so much shit while drunk. She goes to synagogue, church, and a mosque. back
therapy.
To back. She just apologized to every single god, and then she goes to the atheist temple and apologizes to nobody because atheists don't give a shit.
No, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Like, that is so odd. Like, that, all those like combined like behaviors, it was indicative of something else. And then we talked to someone else who I won't say names, who was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck was in that shit we drank, but I was like, I felt so weird all night and I blacked out. And I'm like, listen. Same shit, dude. I'm telling you, there was something in it. Like, I fucking know there was something in it because I was on another level. Like, and we didn't even drink that much. Like, I mean, you know, I can put it down.
I didn't drink at all, so let's just clear that up.
You didn't drink at all, but like, there's no reason why, like, I have like a black hole in like, even being there, it kicked in.
You do have a black hole. I saw Blackout DVD.
That's right, Blackout DVD out now. I seriously like blacked out so hard, and like just some of the things I was doing, like that's so odd. Like that's not just like being drunk. That's like something else.
Well, I mean, I've seen you drunk and do some really fucked up shit, so.
Yeah, but I only do fucked up shit when there's other things involved.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so there you go. Answers the question. Boom! Proof is in the fucking
the other things involved, like, oh, I had a stroke. Well, then don't drink. Shut up! That's her comeback.
Tell me what to do.
If Mushy Montana's doctors are listening to this, yes, she still drinks.
I tell them that I drink, and then they go, Misha, and I'm like, doctor,
I have to keep drinking, doctor.
I don't have to keep drinking.
Why? What are you doing? Are you like doing laps around the house? What's happening over here? Because like I'm looking at the video part of this. Sorry, people, we can't use the video part because Misha looks like we just dragged her out of a homeless.
I look like a run over dog shit right now. Look at my fucking hair. I'm trying to.
I already got a screen grab of it. That's fine. We got a screen grab. We'll use that as our.
You better not. I swear to God, that was we were contingently doing this video that you wouldn't fucking.
You said not to use the video. You never said anything about a still frame.
You better not. I'll be fucking pissed.
Oh yeah, too late. It's already up. Didn't you see me promoting this?
Gene Simmons.
Oh, that's right. You don't look at my Instagram anyway, so you wouldn't even know.
I don't have to look at your Instagram.
Why?
Because I'm with you all the time.
You're not with me all the time.
What you're posting, especially because you post stuff and then you get kicked off of fucking Instagram anyway. So like,
I don't Facebook. I go to Facebook jail because I'm Russian.
You do it on Instagram too. It's not just Facebook.
No, on Instagram they won't let Russia see my posts. That's what it says. In Russia, your post will not be seen because this idiotic country sanctions Russians for some stupid reason. But Americans can't get sanctioned for all the shit that we do to the rest of the fucking world. But okay, got it. Anyways, can we talk about the positive stuff of Urban X Awards, please? Please? Because what happened at Urban X Awards? What happened at Urban X Awards?
I got you to dance with me. That was fucking hilarious.
Besides you losing, what happened?
I did.
Oh, God,
I mean, my outfits were like on fire. I like had such a blast planning those outfits because it was supposed to be like a 3-night award show. And so we like, you know, strategically like planned out all our outfits and stuff because on Thursday it kicked off. You got your induction into the Hall of Fame, which is
look at she just kind of slips that through. All my wonderful dresses while you're getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Okay, and back to my dresses and my wonderful time at the Urban X.
I literally was just going to talk about it, but if you would shut the fuck up for like 2 seconds and let me talk, then that's like what I would say.
Told you guys, you just keep talking. Go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway. It's all about you, and I'm talking about you, so there you go. You got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and it was that was the most beautiful part. Like, the way Gianna put that together, it was beautiful. It was this beautiful little, like, studio, but it had this outdoor, it's almost like a wedding venue with the tea lights and the, you know, the little, like, God, what do you call those? Like, the awning, you know, had little tea lights on it, and it's so beautiful, and full dinner, and we were sitting at a table in the front. We ended up sitting with Nina L and her husband, and Nina and I had such a blast. Like, it was so much fun. And Erica was there, and then you got all mad that Erica was talking, and so there's a video. Are you gonna post that video of us fighting?
Yeah, I will, because I was nervous about doing, because I don't do public speaking. So all I wanted to do was sit quietly with my lady and concentrate on this and enjoy the moment. And then there's a little Woody Woodpecker sitting on the fucking shoulder. I'm like, fuck. Like, and I'm not rude, so I don't want to be like, can you shut the fuck up for like 3 minutes, please?
You're an attention whore.
It had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with, like, I just want to sit here quietly, calmly, and have a normal conversation where actually other people get some words in. And when a photographer comes up, you and I should be in the pictures. And finally, the photographer's like, well, just these two, you know? So, yeah, you know, at some point, like, you know the best part about Brian Gross, our PR guy? He understands he's the PR guy. He's not shoulder to shoulder, even though he's probably like above us in everything that he does and knows. But he understands that's like, hey, you know, it's these two, or all the rest of his clients. It's not that client and myself. No, it's my client. That's the whole point. And then when it's his time, he does his thing. Anyways. So yeah, so Misha walked, she's like, let's go to the car. And so we went to the car, and we got a great video of it. Of us arguing, and this media guy was parking there, and he's like walking with us. She's like, oh my gosh. It was wonderful.
Yeah,
it was wonderful. Anyways, yeah, so after 20 years of the industry, Urban X Awards inducted me into their Hall of Fame. First award show to induct me into their Hall of Fame. The Urban X Awards is actually the first award show that I won an award in. Also, Urban X Awards is the first award show I wore. I got comfortable enough to wear, you know, fake bling, colorful stuff. Before that, I was like, we are all so serious pornographers. We need to wear all black or gray or a tie or whatever else, right? And then when Urban X Awards started, it was called Urban Spice Awards back then, and they were doing it at the Palladium. And I was working at Anabolic, and like, fuck it, we're going for it. We're gonna dress up, have a good time. Tony T, who was my co-director at the time at the company, he was like, dude, oh sorry, yo dog, yo son, you can't be dressed like that. I'm like, why? And he goes, man, people are gonna think you're making fun of them. I'm like, this is how I dress. What are you talking about? And people loved it. So he go fuck himself. Well, at least in that situation. But I got a great picture with Sasha Grey, and whenever I post it, people are like, oh my God, is that Sasha Grey? I'm like, yeah, close personal friend of mine, Sasha Grey. What would you know about it? Right, Misha? What would you know about it?
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, you can't even hear her because she's not even listening. She's texting a bunch of people right now. Anyways, I can only see the top of your head, so I figured you're either blowing somebody or texting somebody. Sometimes it's one or the other. Sometimes it's both, actually. Sometimes it's both at the same time. So it was actually a really fun experience at Urban X Awards. We wound up sitting at a table with really cool people, right? Nina L was there with her guy. To the left of us was this couple. What?
Nina and I had a blast.
What did you say?
I said Nina and I had a blast. We were on a mission. We were fucking so fun. I love it.
What was your mission? Your phone's breaking up when you do that. I'm not sure exactly what you're doing with your phone. But when you put it down and I can't see you, I can't hear you.
What? You can't hear me?
No, I could hear you. When you had the phone down, when you laid it down, I can hear you.
We had so much fun. But yeah. It was such a beautiful night. Like, great honor to you, to everyone that was inducted. I love Urban X is my favorite for sure. Like, I absolutely love them. I love what they stand for, and they're so like legitimately inclusive and not inclusive like for clout or like not disingenuously, like they actually include everybody and they don't give a fuck. Like, and I love that. And they recognize talent that other institutions tend to look over, you know? So it was great. It's not, there's nothing political about Urban X. It's like, it's fucking great. I love Urban X, is my favorite award show for sure. And it's so lit and so much fun. And everybody just has a genuinely like good time. The vibe is always good. Like Gianna's fabulous. Love her. I need to get myself some Urban X leggings because I love those things. She was running around in these really cute like Urban X leggings and I want them so bad. So no, it was a great like weekend. It was so much fun.
Yeah,
And
I think
and you know, good for you for finally getting the validation that you know you deserve for being 20 years veteran in this industry and you know a pioneer in a lot of ways, borderline genius, not necessarily a genius, but borderline.
Yeah,
so
just borderline.
congratulations.
I'm on the cusp of being a genius.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
once you elevate to like you know people like me that are actually geniuses, then
Remember, she had a stroke, so her mentality is a little skewed right now, and her
just a
judgment.
little bit. But
Yeah, and she's probably drunk.
and I'm drunk, so there's that.
Yeah, you see, so she's still drunk from last night.
I'm still drunk from 2 days ago.
Well, the beautiful thing about Urban X Awards is exactly that, is Gianna. That she's a one woman show in many ways. I'm sure she's got people helping her and stuff like that, but what
it's amazing what she does.
What she does is amazing, because even like the 2 nights we were there for the induction, then the award show, she didn't even have time to put makeup on or clothes on. She's literally running around to make sure everything's done. Everybody's having a good time. She'll come up to you, how are you? Is everything good? And we're constantly like, do you need anything? She goes, no, it's about you guys. And like that, you know, and think about this. And she at one point was the woman that was getting all the shine, you know, and no ego. Like she's like, no, it's your time, do your thing.
No, she's amazing.
That's the part that to me is so impressive, and why I really do enjoy Urban X Awards. The inclusivity is priceless, and that was something I wanted to when I was being inducted. One thing that I did want to say when I was up there, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I can get it out. I might just have to go up there and go like, thank you very much, and walk away. But when I got up there, and truthfully, this is exactly what happened. I'm up there. I'm looking over at my at the time, Mushy, Montana, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, her eyes are rolling every direction. She's like, I'm gonna record you, and I'm looking at her cell phone, like waving around. I'm like, okay.
What?
So, yeah, we'll show that footage. Maybe we'll show that footage. What? Stop.
No, some footage does not need to be seen. There's some really bad footage of that.
See why? Because anyways,
because I don't know why.
I don't know why. So so I'm up in front, and James Bartholet, who's part of Urban X Awards, and he's the MC, he introduces me, gives me the mic, and I'm like, I'm going to lose my shit right now. And I look over, in the front row is Misty Stone. And time running out. We got 10 minutes left, Misha. So we better make this quick, because we're on free Zoom right now. So on free Zoom, just an FYI, we're on free Zoom. So Misty's sitting in the front row, and she's looking up at me. And I've known Misty for years, and every time we run into each other, you know, we just very. I love Misty. So she looks up at me, and she just mouths, "I love you," and that like made me feel so calm that I was like, all right, let's go for it. And that's what I said. I said, you know, this award show is so important because you could just look in the crowd and see the different faces and what it stands for. And I'm proud to be part of the Hall of Fame here. I'm part of the family. And it was a really, really cool moment. And the funny thing is, Misha's first in-person award show was actually last year, Urban X Awards Hall of Fame induction on the boat, where we went. They had a white party on the boat, with all black people. So I always love that white party. So it was on a yacht. It was so freaking cool. And so we're out there on a boat, and then Gianna grabs the mic to start introducing people, and she like looks over at me and starts thanking me for always being supportive of the, and I didn't expect that. I'm just there. I wasn't being inducted. And I think that's the first time MIsha realized how important I was. And I am not borderline genius, but full genius. And she just doesn't want to admit to it, because then she'll understand that I'm the full genius in this relationship. And that was a really cool moment for me, because I've never had publicly like that somebody acknowledge me and thank me. And I don't do things for rewards or later on being like, give you some karma points, or I'll help a friend out and then later I'll be like, oh, you owe me one, or remember when I did this for you. Bullshit. Like so many people do. So it was nice. It was great. And the fact that the following year I get inducted into the Hall of Fame, it meant a lot. And I'm actually sitting in my office looking at the giant X sitting right by my computer. Yeah, it was a wonderful experience, and the night was fantastic. It was like MIsha was saying, the venue was beautiful, very, very close. So everybody was just like, it was enough space for everybody to be comfortable, but it was close enough where everybody could interact and mingle and not wander off. Yeah, it was a wonderful time. And then the red carpet picture was great with everybody in it, and all the new Hall of Famers. And yeah, Will Ryder got inducted, and he's like, I don't know why I'm here. I really never do stuff, shoot stuff like, that Urban X would, like or whatever, or be part of that. But I'm like, hey man, you've shot for long enough, and you've shot a lot of different faces, in the industry, so you deserve it. And he's a very talented director. And then the next night was the actual award show that MIsha was nominated for Best Inked Star. And to be honest, she has the best tattoos in the industry, or at least for sure, all those nominations at the award show. And her not winning, my opinion, bullshit. But it is what it is. MIsha's so new; she's gonna have her opportunity to get some trophies at some point, and she'll stick them in her vagina for a scene. But
that's really the only reason
being nominated for all these things is actually an honor. So, what was that?
No, and that's what people, I'm like so humbled by that, because I mean, I was explaining this. I went to dinner when we went and got lit the other night. We went to dinner with a bunch of people from Why Not, and I'm nominated in a top 5. They only pick 5 at Why Not. There were 2,500 people that were vying for nominations, and they only picked 110. So it's like, the nomination means so much across the board. Like being nominated for AVN, XBiz, Fleshbot, every award that I've been nominated for, it means the world to me. Like it truly does. Like, because they're acknowledging, I mean, look at how many thousands of videos are made every year, and to be, nominated in even a top 10 or top 20 category out of thousands and thousands of people, like, and projects, and it's beautiful to be acknowledged. I am so grateful for that. Like, and it's amazing. I've had 17 nominations in my first year. That's insane to me. So
that I always tell people, like, nominations sometimes mean more than wins, because wins come loaded. Not all, there's wins that are genuine, and and there's some are loaded, for whatever reason. But nominations just mean that much, because you're nominated amongst thousands and thousands and thousands of people and projects and everything like that. So like MIsha was saying, having 17 nominations in my phone's ringing, having 17 nominations in your first year, and literally your first year, because you came in the industry, shot like 2 or 3 scenes, had a stroke, and your career kind of started after the stroke, really. So to have all these nominations, post-stroke, which was what, April, right? So what, 15, 16 months is really your career. I mean, officially, I guess it'll be 2 years coming December or January, but yeah, it's I mean, like, literally you're only now gonna be eligible for Best New Starlet nominations, yet you already 17 nominations in. And if you look at it across the board, right, every award show, Fleshbot, Why Not, all porn awards, all-star awards, XBiz, AVN, XRCO. I mean, like, across the board, you've been on Urban X Awards. Across the board, you've been nominated, and that's indicative of your drive and your hard work and having a full genius next to you, helping you and opening the door, and you fucking kicked the door down. I literally, like, I opened the doorknob and I'm like, hello, who's there? And then the fucking door got kicked open, and and you ran through it and you fucking killed it. And all those nominations are because of you. Had nobody else. It was all you. So it's impressive. Fucking 17. Is that really, like, did you count them? Did you write them all down, or are you just forced?
Yeah, I counted.
Well, you did have a stroke. Are you sure it's not maybe like 15?
No, I mean, it might be more. I know it's 17 though.
Whoa! I was actually I would count my nominations. I was 105 AVN nominations in before I won my first AVN.
Which is crazy. So wild.
Isn't that crazy? And there was Best Web Director. And actually, the funny thing is,
I got a good portion of that down in 1 year. So
what?
I got a good portion of that kicked in on the first year. So we're good. We're doing great.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So, it was a wonderful time. I got great, and we're going to put this on the YouTube channel. We got great footage of Misha completely drunk at a laundromat after the award show. She's like, take some pictures of me. Take some pictures of me. I'm so hot and, genius. What? I have 16 nominations. Take pictures of me. She became Arnold Schwarzenegger for some reason. Get down on the ground and take pictures of my chopper. I'm like, what is happening here? And she's like crawling all over the dirty laundromat counter.
What? When was that?
You don't remember any of this?
No.
Yeah, you see, there you go. I have pictures of it, and I have video of me taking pictures of you. Yeah.
I do not remember that at all.
There you go. There you go. You're welcome. That'll be this Saturday on Two Russians, One America episode, Urban X Awards episode. I'm going to try to find old footage from old Urban X Awards to kind of sprinkle in just to see if I have anything. I might not have much, but definitely have some cool pictures from it. So yeah, that was our Urban X Awards weekend. It was exciting. It was wonderful. Very honored to be inducted into Urban X Awards Hall of Fame. So now I'm officially not just award-winning horror and adult director, I'm also Hall of Famer. MIsha Montana.
Mm-hmm.
We have a public speaking issue, so.
What?
Yeah, I do. But now with you here, I actually feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
14 years ago, when this award show started, this was the best show from that point forward. Because it's the most inclusive show. And it's got, if you just look at the crowd, you can just tell that that's what this show's all about. And Gianna does an amazing job, obviously, and she does it all. It's amazing what she does. This was the first award show I actually got comfortable wearing what I wear. Everybody's dressed like one of the fucking prom. You fuck for a living, you dress like one of the proms.
Right, no.
Right? So in this award show, everybody opens up and dresses up great. And Urban X Awards, the first award show that actually gave me an award. So it's the first Hall of Fame inductions. And MIsha Montana told me to thank her because she's going to give me the best blowjob I've ever had. It's on camera. And tomorrow I'll be tweeting about it. So thank you. All right. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
and sinning, I be getting in them. The sizzle pop, well hung like a pendulum. You got more girls, dog, you should send them in. We movie makers, y'all just some cameramen. It's Ivan, he is incredible. I am the enforcer, #1 endorser. Van Glorious, the box Porsche. College girls, let's get on course. Oh! Yup, you right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. I am Ivan. Yes, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. Ivan.com. Yup, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. I am Ivan. Yes, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. Ivan.com. Yup, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. I am Ivan. Yes, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. Ivan.com. Yup, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. I am Ivan. Yes, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. Ivan.com. It's sexy horror, scenes in the bar. Use my contact, hey, you could be a star. Hit me on the blog, let's see what we can solve. It might take a day, I'ma hit you back tomorrow, right? You in the world, girl, I'm in my world, girl. Let's get together, let's make it one swirl, girl. Yeah, you know it's Ivan.com. And sizzle pop, motherfucker, we the bomb. Yup, you right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. I am Ivan. Yes, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. Ivan.com. Yup, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. I am Ivan. Yes, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. Ivan.com. Yup, you right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. I am Ivan. Yes, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. Ivan.com. Yup, you're right, you guessed it, you tricked, you got it. I am